What is up, rockers of the Rock Nation? This is your fellow Rocker X, Rockerman X, and we are here right now with my WWE No Mercy 2016 pay-per-view predictions. The second, I don't know why I just clapped, but the second Smackdown exclusive pay-per-view since the brand split. And if I dare may say that I am expecting, I don't want to say I have high expectations for it, but I am at least expecting it to deliver, mainly because I still stick by with what I say, that SmackDown right now is better than Raw, and that's just how I still stick by that. I mean, usually I used to be more, well, I don't know if I used to be more of a Raw fan. I guess it depends on what was going on at the time. But right now, I still kind of agree that SmackDown's better than Raw. Because Raw, again, is just a clusterfuck. As I said before, Raw is just a clusterfuck right now. And it really is. So, as much as I like some of the guys over on Raw better than what I do on SmackDown, I still feel like Raw's just a clusterfuck. I don't know. But that's not the point right now. Again, I don't have high expectations for it, but I am still expecting No Mercy to deliver. I mean, overall, it's just going to be a fun pay-per-view, I feel like. Just overall. And there's really not much to say about that. But moving on to the first match, we got Jack Swagger versus Baron Corbin on the kickoff show. Not really a match that I care about, honestly. I mean, again, if I don't care about these matches, I still expect them to deliver, at least, to have good action in them. And that's really what I look for. Well, I don't want to say good action, but I mean, that's what I look forward to. Just something fun and enjoyable to watch initially. So, I mean, not that I really care about it. I just don't really know what the fuck to really say about this match that I'm not looking forward to. Like, Jack Swagger, before he jumped ship to SmackDown, which he was on Raw, and he jobbed to Jinder Mahal initially. Then you got Baron Corbin, who is eventually going to be next face of SmackDown once AJ and Dean and Cena, probably, when Cena's over, they're going to try to make him some form of champion. But, yeah. I really don't know what to say about this match. I mean, again, it's going to be a good match, I feel like, but ultimately, I really don't care about it. So, just for prediction-wise, I'm just going to say Jack Swagger is going to pick up the win. Simple as that. Now, moving on to the 6 matches on the main show, we got one of the women's matches, Nikki Bella versus Carmella. And ultimately, I'm not looking forward to this match really that much either. I mean, it's been a good feud between the two. I'm just not really a fan of either. People are like, oh, I mean, admit it. People are going to be like, oh, you're just sexist or something. No. No matter how you look at it, the women are in a form eye candy. I'm not saying they can't wrestle. I'm not saying that at all. But in some form, some way or another, women are just eye candy. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I mean, look at Raw's division. You got Bayley, Sasha Banks, Charlotte, Dana Brooke, whoever else is on the Raw division. For women, I completely forget. That's like the only 4 that I really know of. So, I mean, and we all know at least Charlotte and Sasha and Bayley can wrestle, at least. Nikki Bella, we know, can wrestle. Carmella, again, I'm not saying they can't wrestle, but they're some form of eye candy in some way or another. I'm just saying this. But ultimately, though, I'm not looking forward to this match either. I mean, I could care less about the outcome. I mean, about this match, I could really care less about the outcome. That's what I mean when I don't care about it. Like, I could care less about the outcome. Like, it's a good feud and all that. I go far enough to say that. But ultimately, again, I'm just not looking forward to it. I mean, there's really not much. Again, there's really not much to say about it. But if I had to choose, I'm going with Nikki Bella to win. Just because. That's really got to say. Now moving on to the SmackDown Women's Championship match, we got the Irish Last Kicker, Becky Lynch versus the Harley Quinn of WWE right now, or Lollipop Chainsaw, whatever you say, but Most people don't say Harley Quinn. So the Harley Quinn of WWE right now, Alexa Bliss. And I don't know. Like, the only reason I'm looking forward to this match really is because it's the Women's Championship match for SmackDown, but ultimately there's still probably nothing to really look forward to about this match. I mean, I'm still expecting it to be good. Maybe that's just me, though, no matter what. I'm still expecting it to be good and fun to watch and all that. But really, there's nothing to say about it, for that matter. I mean, Becky Lynch is a hell of a wrestler. From what I've seen, Alexa Bliss can wrestle. I mean, again, another decent feud between the two. There's nothing much to really say about it. Like, again, as I get later on to these other matches, there'll be more stuff to say about them. But right now, like the last three, I think there's going to be enough to say about them. I don't know, but again, for prediction-wise, I'm going with Becky Lynch to win and retain the SmackDown Women's Championship. Now, moving on, we got the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. Heath Slater and Rhyno versus the Usos. And before I say anything, sorry about that, I had to on my eyes, but why did the Usos get rid of their face paint? Because I'm pretty damn sure, I mean, I'm not going to say anything, but I'm pretty damn sure they've been heel before with their face paint. Maybe I could be wrong, but I'm pretty damn sure they have been heel before with their face paint and doing the whole Uso shit and all that. But apparently now they're without their face paint and have a new entrance, which I have yet to really listen to their song and all that shit. So I really don't give a fuck. I've never really been a fan of the Usos. People can say what they will. Yes, I was one of the ones saying though when the tag team division was like barely anything that they needed to come back to help it out, and I do still stick by that. No matter what, the Usos do help the tag division out a little bit. And this is, I mean, granted, though, too, this is back when they had 2 shows, no brand splits. Everything was just whatever because, yeah, and back when there was a scarce tag division, there's still a scarce tag division for both shows with that. Like, I still kind of feel like they should have had one, like, I understand having a brand split, but I still feel like there should have been, like, I don't know how to word it. Like, I still feel like it should have only been one tag titles and it went back and forth between the shows. Same thing with the Women's Championship, probably, if they're going to put women on, I don't know. If they're going to put women on both shows and put, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I could say so much ideas that'd probably be better for the tag team titles, but again, that's just me. I mean, nowadays, the tag division are still scarce between both shows, on both shows separately, so there's that. But, I don't know. Again, I like Heath Slater, and I like Rhyno. I'm expecting this to be somewhat of a fun match, and all that good shit. It's Heath Slater and Rhyno. They're fan favorites. I'm pretty sure we won't keep the belt on them for a while. Maybe until, I don't know how long, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a while. You know, the Usos, I feel like Jordan and Gable is going to call us the Usos in some form or another. And that's just me. I feel like they are. But, maybe not. Maybe that might not happen. I don't know. Again, Heath Slater and Rhyno, I'm going with them to win. Simple as that. I'd rather have them. Literally, I would rather have Slater and Rhyno over the Usos because I'm a Heath Slater fan and I'm a Rhyno fan. And I'd rather have them over the Usos any time of the week. So I'm going with Heath Slater and Rhyno. Now, the last 3 matches I have more stuff to say about. We have the Intercontinental Championship match, The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler. And if Ziggler loses, he must retire. So it's title versus career initially. Not like we ever haven't seen that before. But right now, I doubt anything's really going to come from it. Unless Ziggler loses and he jump shifts to Raw. I don't know. Because you know when they use the word retire, unless it's like Ric Flair or Shawn Michaels or someone, they never really retire now, do they? In a something versus career match. But, what was I going to say? I don't even remember what I was going to say now. Or it was like something I was going to say. Oh. But on SmackDown, though, Tuesday night, too, it was kind of funny seeing, like, I think wasn't it Nikki and Mikey? I think was the two. I have to look. No, it was Kenny and Nick. No, I think it was Kenny and Mikey. I think that's the two it was. It was just so funny seeing those wherever the other two members of Spirit Squad are. I have no idea. Wasn't like Mitch and Johnny. I think it was Mitch and Johnny, and then Dolph is Nikki. So, but it was just kind of funny seeing those two members of Spirit Squad come out. I enjoyed it. I mean, we haven't really seen the Spirit Squad since DX back in like 06, was it, or 07, whatever the hell it was. Since DX melded them out someplace, or they, I don't know, or as the people would say, DX killed them because they either I forget what happened. I know it's done on SmackDown, but either A, they put them in a dumpster, or B, they melded them someplace. And I just found that funny, just seeing them after all these years, and it's like, oh, where are the other two Spirit Squad members at? They should show up too if they're going to do like the Spirit Squad bit. They should have brought out the other two as well, but they didn't. Yeah, so it's just funny. It was just really iconic and funny to see that happen. I don't know. Ultimately, though, too, we got The Miz, and I'm going to assume Maurice is going to come out with The Miz, so obviously there's going to be some cheating involved from The Miz. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, when Ziggler's career is on the line, ultimately, I feel like Dolph Ziggler is going to get the win here. Like, I know I've predicted that Dolph Ziggler is going to win in the past, which that was at Backlash, but right now I feel like Dolph Ziggler is definitely going to get the win because of this retirement stipulation that if he loses, he must retire. And that's how I see it. Other people can say other things about it, but I'm just going to stick with what I'm saying, with Dolph Ziggler is going to win. Ultimately, though, I still feel like this should be, no matter, I don't want to say no matter what the outcome, because if Ziggler loses, I'll probably end up being pissed off like a motherfucker. But, pretty much no matter how this match turns out, I'm just going to say it anyway. I still feel like this should be a good match regardless, because recently the Ziggler and Miz feud have been pretty damn good, and it's kept interest in it. As well as, what am I going to say? As well as, I feel like, other people have been saying it too, but I feel like they have been bringing some prestige back to the Intercontinental title, and it hasn't been such laziness, I guess, with it. Granted, you could say the same thing for the U.S. title as well, that Rusev and Reigns on Raw have been bringing prestige back to the U.S. title, and I could say that's true, yes. But I feel like that's something that's been missing from the Intercontinental Championship for a while, has been the prestige of it, has been it getting recognized more, and I feel like this is helping the title as well as the competitors. So, there's that. But ultimately, when it comes to Miz versus Ziggler at No Mercy this Sunday, I'm going to go with Ziggler. Now, we have the match that I have no idea who the fuck to say is going to win. Why the hell did I ask you that? I have no idea. But when it comes to this match, I have no idea who's going to win this. Granted, I can say that from the main event too. We all know what that is. But I have no idea who would win this and who wouldn't win this. Mainly because this feud has just been all over the place. And when I say it's been all over the place, I mean it's literally been all over the place. Because you have Randy Orton hunting down Bray Wyatt. What I'm saying is Randy versus Bray. So Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt. Ooh, excuse me. And Randy Orton, he's been hunting Bray Wyatt all over the arena on SmackDown. Wherever the fuck Bray's been, he fucked with Bray's share. He said in Bray's share and fucked the editing, He's been playing mind games with Bray. He's been hunting down Bray. While on the other side, Bray's been playing mind games with Orton back and forth. And it's just, I don't know, it's just like, this feud, I really enjoy it. and I do completely enjoy this feud. But ultimately, it's one of those feuds where and I like the unpredictability of this feud as well. Like, you really have no idea where this match is going to go. Because we've seen what happened at Backlash when Randy Orton was injured and couldn't compete. They at least had Bray attack him where he couldn't do anything initially. And, just the unpredictability of Orton coming out and causing... Well, I don't say unpredictability of that match, but, Backlash where Orton cost Bray his match against Kane, and he cost the match against Kane on SmackDown again. So, I just like where this feud's going, and I honestly have no exact idea who's going to win. And it's you have no idea who's going to win and who's going to lose this match. It's it's been back and forth feud. It's been entertaining as well, so you have no idea who's going to win. Now, if I had to actually choose someone who's going to win, I honestly have no idea who's going to win. As I said, my gut feeling, I want to go with Bray just because I'm a Bray Wyatt fan. But I also like Randy Orton, so as who I personally want to win, I'm going to say Bray. Just so you guys know. So I'd be happy if Bray wins, but as for who I'm going with to win this, I am going to go with Orton. The main reason I'm going with Orton is because I feel like they need to do something. And I still feel like since why did I say SmackDown? Since SummerSlam, after that horrible, horrible match with Brock, and that was a shitty match. You can't deny that. And I feel like they've been working him up to get him away from that, and I'm actually glad about that, so... And I feel like as desperate as Bray needs to win, I do feel like Orton winning here will help both of them. But at the same time, I feel like it will help. Orton needs that win a little bit, just because. But that's just me. I don't know. But now moving on to the main event, we have the WWE World Championship match. AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose versus John Cena. Triple threat, which I forgot to add triple threat, but oh well. Into the thing. But, again, this is another one where you don't know who's going to win. Or I honestly don't know who I really want to win. And the main reason for that being... Give me a second, guys. I gotta mute my mic real quick. Alright. I'm back. Sorry, I had to mute my mic because I was doing something. I felt like I was going to sneeze or something, but, yeah. We have AJ Styles versus Dean Ambrose, John Cena, and as I said, you don't know who's really going to win this match, or you really don't know who you want to win this match. And, again, I mean, it's predictable, but at the same time, it's really unpredictable, because you're like, you want the champion, AJ Styles, to retain. And this is coming from me. Like, you want AJ Styles to retain, but you also want Dean Ambrose to win it. But, predictable-wise, you also have that feeling with John Cena being in the match that you feel like John Cena is going to tie Ric Flair's record. It's like, I don't want to say that's been a fear of most people's, that John Cena's going to tie and or beat Ric Flair. But you can't really deny that John Cena's like the Ric Flair of this era, I guess you could say. I mean, people will be like, oh, no, he's not. No, he will never come close to Ric Flair. Well, that's probably true, but, Ric Flair was the person back in his era. And you kind of feel like John Cena's the Ric Flair of this era, from when he debuted to now, back in, 2005, wasn't it? No. Wasn't it when he originally debuted in, 05 or something? I don't remember. I know it was, early 2000 he debuted, so till now, so it's but it's what are you going to do? It's I don't know. It's again, I want AJ Styles to retain, but as a Dean, and that's as an AJ Styles fan, as a Dean Ambrose fan, I want Ambrose to win it because I like Ambrose. But as John Cena, as far as he goes and the predictability of anytime John Cena is in a match, that gut feeling you feel like he's going to win anyway, especially when it comes to a championship match. So just because of that predictability John Cena factor, I am going to just say John Cena will become 16-time world champion at No Mercy. People's going to fucking kill me. But prove me wrong, people. Just prove me wrong. Please. And I don't mean WWE prove me wrong. I just mean other people. That you don't have the same feeling as well that John Cena is going to win. And if you don't, I feel like there's something wrong with you. Granted, I'm not going to say it'll be a bad thing if John Cena wins, because John Cena is a hell of a competitor. You know, I don't hate the guy. I'm also not necessarily a fan of the guy either. Like, I like his in-ring work and stuff like that. I mean, as I said, I was a Cena fan back when he was Basic Thugonomics. But as for him being now, I guess I'm a fan, but I wouldn't call myself a fan. I just like his work initially. I guess that's what you would say. People are going to be like, oh, whatever, but, oh yeah, you're basically, people are going to say, oh, you're basically a fan. Then no, because, let's get this straight. John Cena's a hell of a competitor, as I've said, so if you guys don't have that gut feeling Cena's going to become 16-time world champion and tie Ric Flair's record, there's something probably wrong with you. And I'm joking on that, by the way, so nobody take that seriously. So, yeah. But that is it for this prediction. That is it for these predictions. I hope you guys enjoyed them. And, again, there's not much to say about this pay-per-view other than I hope that this pay-per-view will. What am I thinking? That I hope this pay-per-view will will deliver, and I'm pretty sure that it will deliver no matter the outcome of these matches. That it's going to be a fun and enjoyable pay-per-view. So, there you go. But, again, I hope you guys enjoyed these predictions. Let me know what you guys think let you know what you guys think down in the comments below. You know, everything you do need to know anyways down in the description anyway, so. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed these predictions, and until next time, guys, live free and rock.